Hello, everybody. Welcome in today. The computer has not been kind to me since I walked in here. But I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Oh, hold on. Let's go ahead. There we go. Yep, there we go. I like that. Okay. Well, so today, for the hour that I'm going to be streaming, I'm going to talk a little bit of strategies for what I have been considering to do for a speedrun. Now, I've never done a speedrun before, so this is going to be like my first attempts at it. You know, I'm going to do multiple. That's just all there is to it. Let's share. I want to copy link. Okay, cool. Let me just get the share it out real quickly, you know. I got to make sure that, see if I can get, maybe I might be able to talk Jack into getting his butt in here for a few minutes. But I'm not too entirely sure as far as I know if he's going to be working and everything, so that's just all there is to it. Oh yeah. Alright, just gotta get this sent out, obviously, you know me and my typicals. Woo-wee! Lots happened since the last time I streamed, and I know that doesn't sound like much, but I had a lot of stuff go on, in the matter of me getting some stuff going on in my life. I don't know if anyone knows what it's called, but I got my MED badge. Something that's really exciting. It's badass. Oh my god, I have so many people on this list I have to text this to. It's great. I'm glad I'm able to, but damn. Woo. I put on this background music obviously because of, you know, what's going to be coming up. I got to go to Facebook. Yeah, I knew I should have gotten the computer updated and everything. Today my brain's just been trying to recover. Woo! Okay, there's that, and then Snapchat. And I'm only, like I said, stream for an hour. That's pretty much all we're doing today. But I'm hoping to get some stuff rolling here soon. You know, I want to be able to. Okay. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to get going. Alright, cool. So, I have been viewing strats for a little bit today. I've been trying to figure out what exactly I want to do in the instance of getting Super Mario Sunshine going. Oh shit, I forgot to turn the other way. I am behind today, chat. Don't judge. Don't judge. Okay, there we go. Whew. All right. I hope everyone is having a good day, to say nonetheless, you know. But we are going to be discussing and looking over a couple different videos on how the speedruns are typically presented. Jack and I have been talking about doing a speedrun for a couple weeks, in which we have decided on that we're going to start off with a 20-star speedrun. Now, I want to get to a better point to where I could do a full game speedrun, but I have to learn some speedrun strats no matter what on, you know, being fast. That's one of my biggest problems right now of wanting to go ahead and do it. Yeah! Woo! Jagga boy! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so, he and I have been talking quite a bit, and we've been wanting to make sure that we can do this properly. So I believe he has been as well, but we've both been looking over certain strategies. I think we're starting off with just a 20-star. Then we're gonna go ahead and get running into, you know, kicking ass for this game and everything. I know, 20-star to begin with. And then we'll do the full game. That's just we'll consider doing it, you know. But there's a lot of techniques that I have to get down that I personally do not know. The one where you spray and let's freaking go. I know, right? So what we're gonna do. I know the music's always great and everything, but we're gonna go over here. Let me go ahead and pop this up real quickly. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. And we're going by the 3D All-Stars, like Jack and I had talked about. Let's see. Yeah, YouTube is, you know, I get it. It's mad annoying. I apologize. I wouldn't personally care. You know me. Oh, hey. Whoa. Eek. Just trying to make it a little more viewable for me. Jeez. Sorry, chat. Anyway, so Fandle's got the record right now in 19 minutes and 32 seconds. I did watch his a couple weeks ago, and by God, that was... Oh, man, it's going to be hard. It is going to be problematic. But there's only 15 on this, which the slowest is 1 hour and 23 minutes. I think beating 1 hour and 23 minutes, I'm hoping to get into the top 10 with this. That's my goal, is to hopefully beat 30 minutes, do a sub 30. Because if we do a sub 30... Oh, I know we're not. Oh, I know we're not going to be beating the actual main part of it. Like, there's fuck no. We'd have to be practicing for a long while, so to speak. But I would like to beat 1 hour and 23 minutes, because if we beat the last one, if we're able to go ahead and beat last place, then I think that... Oh yeah, we're getting on the leaderboard. So let me show you the rules real quickly for this. So the way that we're going to go about this is we're going to be skipping, I think we could, yeah. So you do a peach file. I'm not going to do a hacked file. There's no fucking way. But you have to, a file obtained by saving right after Flub's tutorials cutscene on the airstrip. That's where it technically does start. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and learn what specifically... Like, and I'm going to make sure that we can get a timer and everything set up for stream and everything. I want to make sure that we can properly get it set up and everything, because I'm going to make sure that we have the true speedrun timer and everything. But what we're going to do is I'm going to start up a new file right after where you do this tutorial, because after you do that, then you can technically start the speedrun, because the speedrun won't count until after. It depends. But that's for convenience. Now, we can start from the straight beginning and just do skipping cutscenes as much as we physically can, or just include cutscenes. That's definitely something that's also possible. It's not a bad option either way. But for the category specifically... Alright, so the timing method variable is to be left blank for 20 shines runs. Emulator in Nintendo is not allowed for runs faster than 22 minutes. Video proof is required for runs faster than 22 minutes. The use of ACE is banned. No other software is permitted while performing a run. Input viewers are allowed. Emulator is banned for Switch runs. So all I would have to make sure is that, that there's no issues on my end. I think that I would have no problems doing so. I would start the timer specifically at the time that we would go into the game and everything. I would have a keep minding for it. Then, obviously, we're gonna have to practice for some time though, because it is gonna be a little bit before we can fully get into the hecticness of all of it. Let's see. Okay, cool. A lot of Pokemon Go updates today. But so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna be viewing first place because first place is not who I'm gonna be aiming for. However, we are gonna be looking for because runs. So there's over 12 that I have to just log in and everything. I do plan on logging in at some point. Not with Twitch or anything, because that would be just not something I'm currently doing. But so what I'm focused on is right here. Lethal Combats. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna watch his, and I want to see exactly like what 30 minutes would be looking like in this matter, because how okay, so you got the iPhone as the timer. That's not bad. I mean, okay, all right, yeah. So, okay, yeah. So you could technically skip the whole tutorial at the beginning and get just to this part, and so. One of the most common strat starts is right here, actually. It's, I don't know why, but it's, okay. Yeah, you just gotta be good about starting up that part. I feel like that one we can get good if we got the jump down. But yeah, you're supposed to let go of the melon in such a specific way to where, here, you know what? Actually, I thought I'd want to watch this, but I want to watch the top one. Are we out here weed running? For Super Mario Sunshine, 20 stars. You betcha. Hi, Jude. Good to see you. Good to see you. We need to stream again sometime here soon. Just need to figure out what and when, but you know me, Tuesdays. Hey, weed running, that's okay. That still technically counts for us. But... So this one was submitted 2 months ago by Fondle. I say, and it's a run from Japan, which, in my personal opinion, is not shocking at all. I know that the stupid. I can't believe that YouTube is like very odd about the cussing and whatnot. Like at this point, cussing is just a part of everyday life in that matter, and I feel like that they should just back off of it a little bit. But, here, let me... Spoon. So, yeah, this particular start. Hold on, let me get back into it. I was trying to make sure that things were looking right on my end. So, the start that we're going with in particular, I don't know if you have to be on a certain language for it to be faster. I don't believe so, but we'll see about it. So. Yeah, this melon trick right here is very key important to it. So you have to let go of the melon right as you enter on the side of it so you can push it in, because there's a fruit skip that I've seen a lot of people use. Specifically, there's also a banana one that also gets used. But this one's insane because you're supposed to use... I know, right? I know. It's wild, and you see that freaking... You see that break, but I definitely think it's possible. I definitely think it's possible. All we have to do is learn the proper movement. It is there. We're like I said, we are not going to have to do it, but we're going to practice before. I plan, if anything, on doing some skips like that one. Because I want to learn that one. I want to learn that skip, and then you'll see either chili pepper or the banana get used in the next one. As far as, but it's interesting to say nonetheless. I know it's absolutely insane. The camera is the biggest issue about this, in my personal opinion. I don't get how someone is able to do this. And voila, it takes care of it, and you fall between... Okay, so they used to pineapple. I've seen banana and chili pepper be used. Pineapple's the first time. But, it throws you straight into the game. Skipping the save is key every single time. You know, you just have to get past it. Look, we don't have to be. You're the one who said let's do this, and I plan on doing it one way or the other. However, I will want to look at different runs of getting 20 stars and see what would be the fastest possible path, because this seems like it's the fastest path, but I want to try a different path of what everyone is typically going. I want to try to be a little different. See, that trick right there, straight bullshit. We're still definitely doing it. Okay, good. I'm glad that you agree with that one. But it's ridiculous. Oh yeah. We're gonna be celebrating. We're gonna be kicking this game's ass. Don't worry. If you want to discuss, we can all hop on server and discuss. True, yeah. If we want to go ahead and do that, you know, I can get Discord rolling right now. Honestly, laptop's being a little whack with me as of currently today. So, but it's just because I need to get it fucking updated. And one day I do plan on having my Discord to the public and everything, but I have to kind of figure out how to do a lot of that stuff. Hi, Jude. Technology man.
The knowledgeable man.
Oh, yes. If you don't mind me asking, how was your birthday?
Not good.
Oof, I'm sorry.
Bad. It's whatever. Where's
Jack-a-boy.
Where's Jack Mehoff? Where's
Yee.
But I would be invited.
Hi. Hi.
my pussy? Which is a perfect segue to Super Mario Sunshine.
What's up, Tristan? But yes, so Super Mario Sunshine. Yes, we are planning on doing the 20-star run, and I don't know. I'm watching some of these. Okay, I think this is the level in particular that yeah, that's right. It's the pachinko level. The pachinko level, and the way that this person does it is fucking insane. I do not. This is probably the only one I don't. This is one of the few levels I don't know how to get around, but I want to get around it because I fucking hate this level.
I think that's where I quit playing when I was living with Kellen.
Yeah, I think it's this part was always such a pain in the ass, honestly.
Well, it's the game's controls. It's not. It's kind of like Super Mario Sunshine has like pretty decent controls most of the time, but
Most
not for
time.
like the 2D perspective as fucking pachinko map.
Yeah, because the wall and the physics, I don't know why it gets absolutely screwy. And for me particularly, it's the camera. If the camera was better, I would have probably a lot better of a time of being able to do this kind of stuff. But I see all this being done, and I'm like, how in the hell?
No.
My problems.
Easiest level in the game by far, bar none.
Okay, Jack, then you're the one who's doing the pachinko level, all right?
Are you gonna be are you gonna be holds up pirate flag? Are you gonna be emulating?
I don't think emulations are allowed, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you're actually like you're putting the run up. I see. You're following the rules and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put it unlisted on. Well, I'm probably not gonna put it unlisted on YouTube. You know me. I'm gonna probably keep it as an actual video, but it's gonna be completely unedited, obviously, because of the speedrunning normalities and whatnot. And then I'll probably post it if it's something that I just want to try to get at least the 10th place. I don't care about being an extreme like high up on the board or anything. I just don't want to be 15th, or 16th technically. But
Yeah, I mean, shit, even being there, I'd be happy.
yeah, being on there is gonna be cool.
Is the tag team like allowed in the rules?
So it doesn't specify anything on it. I mean, I don't know the way. Oh yeah, probably not. Cause I think in a speedrun like this, but Jack and I would probably, I'd have him start first, and then it would be me to go after him, or the vice versa. We would want to see, cause Jack is better than me on this game by far. He is way better than me on this game. There's a few things that I feel like I can maybe get a grasp on and do at least equal to him, but for leading the game, it's definitely going to be him. However, I'm going to be practicing a shit ton over the next few weeks, because this is something that like I want to get done on a good note, and where it can actually progress in a good point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So let's look at this pachinko crap real quickly, because this shit sucks. I don't fucking get how they do this. They jump, they get the first coin. Oh my god, they enter the camera to get it faster like that? Really? Does that really gonna help? Yeah, so they jump and they're able to get out of it and go into the 6th, and then do another, get to the 7th, and they just have to get to the 8th.
Oh,
I don't.
that fucking ain't garbage, man.
That
No
is.
way.
So like I said, this is one of the few levels I definitely want to try to keep out of the run, because I fucking hate this level, and the physics make no sense. How do the physics work so well for this person, but then every single time that I try or we try, it's straight shit. Every single time. It's a
This
camera.
has a handle on the jank. What the?
Oh yeah. So this is where they use the banana, because this next skip also includes the fruit clip, where you have to go through a wall. Oh. Yeah, and you have to get 20 blue coins throughout the entirety of this run. I know that for a fact. 20 coins, and that'll be 2 stars.
We should all do Dark Souls speedrun races.
I was gonna do that.
Oh no. I will have to actually learn how to be okay at the game.
Yeah, I just feel like if racing friends is probably easier than trying to go racing the professionals on like the top 15.
Oh yeah, no, in a sense like that, especially dark. Because for me, I'd have to. I'd have to bang my head against the wall with Dark Souls for a long while because I will be 100% honest. I still don't. I've never like completed the game or anything. I played bare minimum of it, and it's just because in gaming, I have such a hard time wanting to block or dodge because I just want to attack, and that is like the opposite of what you have to do for Dark Souls. Is purely dodge, dodge, dodge. Maybe get a hit in every so often. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Don't die. Like fuck.
I feel like every Souls player needs like a teacher though. Like the only reason I've gotten so good over the years is because Callan taught me how to play Dark Souls forever ago.
I just continuously rammed my dick into that stone wall until it fell down.
I did that too, but I don't know how that relates to Dark Souls.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, Patrick? Just to let you know, we are talking about how we're gonna go ahead and go about a speed run and look over the techniques of going over on trying to do a 20-star run to begin with, and then we may do any percent at some point. But the any percent top world run is 46, I think it is 46 minutes. Absolutely insane. And they don't go to any of the other worlds. They go to the last world of the game to start off with. They don't even touch any of the other worlds. This is the part that throws me for a loop. Because I was watching a bunch of other runs earlier, and they at least went to 2 of the worlds first before coming here. But this person comes here first. And it's probably one of the maps where you can get the most amount of blue coins in a small amount of time. I think that's the reason why that they come here.
That also, it's just an overall small map, so getting this shit done lickety-split is easy if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. They use a lot of the water dashes, which is something I've been trying to get better with. That one is something that I've been trying. But
I need to get better at that too.
But yeah,
I used to be so good at it, remember?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, dude, freaking absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But freaking oh, I will also say, chat, this past weekend was the most ratchet I think I've gotten since my high school days, which is sad and good to say at the same time. I did 13 drinks and I was walloping. I was like, God damn!
It was pretty funny.
It was... maybe I'll get drunk again on stream here soon, but I need at least a week or two, because yesterday I was having a rough hangover. It wasn't ridiculous or anything. Like, you know, I didn't get sick or anything like that, but let's just say that the couch was my best friend all day long, and so was sleep. I definitely got like 14 hours of sleep yesterday. It was not good. See, and so they use the technique of doing a big splash, in which that's something that I want to get better at, because I keep trying to get good at it, and I don't know if it's like a certain button that you have to use to do it. But you have to be fast about... Like, they use the hover nozzle to... And see, that's ballsy. That's ballsy. You're willing to almost lose the race for that one blue coin. That is... Whew. You slept at Bailey's last night? Oh, the Irish cream. Yeah, just freaking St. Patrick's Day. God. I technically did my St. Patrick's Day stuff the day before, because there's no way I could do that 3 days in a row, because Saturday, it was my sister's 21st birthday, just to specify to anyone who didn't know. But we went bar hopping, and the one place we went to an arcade bar. That was so awesome.
Did you go to round one?
What's up?
Did you go to round one?
No, the one that we went to was called Supernova. There's also one here called the Control Room, and then there's also a place called One Up, I think.
I meant One Up is what I meant to say.
Oh.
Not round one.
Oh, that's all good.
I'm round Rardin.
But you see that? You see that skip that this person just made within the whole time that they fucking flew? That is straight bullshit. That level makes me so mad because it took me so long to get through it.
Are you gonna try to do glitchless, or are you gonna try to learn all of the magic?
So I do want to learn. I think we're gonna try to learn how to do like the fruit clips going through the walls, but something like that. You have to play with the invincibility frames like so precisely to do all right. Like you have to get hit by the wind, and you have to get like able to just jump twice onto that fence. That's nuts. That was an insane skip right there.
That's what my hands were with his pants for.
But yeah, there's another. But yeah, there's like another blue coin right there. So a lot of them are just in the way of like being able to see them. And then you get that blue coin.
Not to keep bringing that up a billion times forever, over and over and over again, but I did that. It was kind of like my peak. That was like the greatest moment of my life. Putting my hand up that leg.
It's the greatest moment of everyone's life in that room.
Actually, literally. I bet if I texted Tyler right now and was like, "What's the greatest moment of your life?"
26-second skip. That's insane. Shaved off 26 seconds off of normal runs. I'm just doing that one huge skip. That was crazy.
I want to watch like a. What if? Would it be a bad idea for us to watch like a YouTube essay about the history of Mario Sunshine speedruns?
No, that would be. See, but that's okay. So yeah, you do a floor clip right there, and you can break through and get to the top of the world through that way. That's wild and 37 seconds ahead of where you would normally be. That's crazy. Oh my god. Whew. See, and I want to figure out just other stars to go through, and like what would be possibly easier than doing like skips. Like, say if we were to want to do glitchless, you know, I've been having a hard time. I've been figuring. See, that's nuts. How do you go through that? And then see, this is all just pure glitch. This is the part where I know that we would have issues with, is trying something like this. Because what is that?
Dylan.
What's up?
So the way that you do that, like, splash shit is by quickly pressing R. Not fully, just halfway pressing the spray button and B at the same time.
And B, okay, interesting. Good to know.
That's it.
That's good to know, because that is definitely a good way of how I want to try to possibly go about it, is doing something like that, because using that technique in specific is going to be good for blue coins if we do want to include those in, which, in all honesty, if we need to shave a coin or two off real quickly, blue coins are real fast to collect, so it wouldn't be a bad idea.
I have a feeling that we're going to have to do quite a bit of practicing. We should also stream the practicing, just because.
Oh yeah, I would definitely be down for it. We just those streams we'd have to schedule a different night for it, because obviously you're not available on Tuesdays with your life and whatnot. So what we'd probably do is I'd probably stream on a Monday instead, or do both days, do 2 streams back to back, which I have considered doing recently because I need to get more content for YouTube going. So this is the only part of their run that I don't agree with. This is one of the only parts about the run I don't agree with. You can break 2 boxes so much faster if you angle them properly. Now, screwing up that and then having to get to it is also really rough. But still,
I had no idea. Well, I mean, I'm sure I had an idea. I've 100% of this game before, but I haven't done this star in so fucking long.
Yeah, you can break. So that one, there's 2 box ones, in which I think we're gonna see the second one right here. Yep. Yeah. See, so it's just taller boxes, But this one is pretty straightforward. You just have to break it forward like that. But I don't know why. So you could see that they hold on, let me see if they could do it right here. Oh no, okay, so they did it for the first box where they sprayed barely right ahead to get faster ahead and slam. Oh!
Man, at that point you're just worrying about milliseconds though.
Line, yeah, but that one's definitely like if we were trying to go for top, which, like we said, that's not exactly gonna be something that we're gonna be aiming for entirely.
I'd definitely be happy if I just managed to fall ass backwards onto the leaderboard. That would be great.
The hell was that?
If you're gonna be putting in a lot of practice, I bet you could pretty easily get top 10. I'm feeling enthusiastic. I think the two of you could get top 5. That's just me being crazy.
I mean, if we put a lot of practice into it, and if we really, designated our time to it, which I bet you we could, I would have to play on an actual, like, the main, like, GameCube-like controller, if possible, if we still, because Summers, my girlfriend, or Big Poppy, sorry, my apologies, hers broke, it's missing a spring, so we'd have to, holy shit, it is snowing like hell outside. But
how much they cost? I don't think that them GameCube controllers for the Switch, like if you go to Walmart, I'm pretty sure it's like 30-40 bucks.
that's not bad at all. That's easy to buy, because especially for something like this, I definitely want to get it just because A, the aesthetic, that'd be badass, and then B, being able to go ahead and see how it's all going. But I definitely want to, I want to get, like, another type of game speedrun in, but I don't know what game I would do. This is the first one that I definitely want to try getting good at, though. Because, see, that one right there, getting that star takes, it's a small amount of time that they give you for you to go ahead and actually spray it. This person just does it so fast. And walks up this hill. You're not supposed to typically walk up the hill, but you walk up at a certain angle, you can catch it and walk on it like regular ground. It's nuts.
Hey! I didn't know that you could. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's very, very, like, limited, but it's possible, so you got to be very careful about it. But
yeah, I've experimented with that fucking hill so much. That is my favorite level. I love the beach.
Oh, yeah. The beach is definitely one of my favorite ones. And especially, like, so this particular, I think this is where they're going to go for the first level. Yeah, so this one and the one that I watched earlier was very different. Oh, blue coin right there. Interesting, interesting. Woo! Nice. I wonder what star they're going to go for next, though, because I don't know. Oh, now I remember. They're going for the melon. They're going for another fruit skip.
I just got really confused.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you don't even need the melon. You can just fucking drop through the top if you're a magician.
Yeah, it's a specific way that you have to. Yeah, you just let it roll into you, and the second that you drop, you have to start spraying like you're floating, and you can get straight through the blender. That one, I think we can get done. We just have to learn the movements. That's the only part of it.
It'd take a lot of practice, but I think you're right.
Oh, yeah. It would definitely take a decent bit of practice, for sure. So
that one's been around since like early 2000s, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. But then you can go back and get any of the stars that you want. And which apparently this is one of the easier stars to get, is being able to go after Shadow Mario. Because all you got to do is catch up to him real quick, do that particular spray, and voila, there you go. That's the star right there. Which I find pretty crazy. And they just got another blue coin. So they got the 2 blue coins that they're going to probably need. They're going to probably go and grab 2 more stars, and then that's it. But what stars? That's going to be the interesting part, because
Did he get the one where he sprays the beach?
The sprays the beach, yeah, where he, yeah, here he sprayed the beach. Okay, yeah, this is one of the ones that I do want to include. It's going to be this pipe in particular, because this one's easy to do a good old skip.
Oh, that's a skip?
Or you can, woo! And then you literally from right there, you can just, all you have to do is make sure that you hold forward enough but lean back enough. And voila, Mario lands straight into the star. That one I think is definitely possible. I love that level so much for that reason alone.
Yeah.
It's easy to fuck around on that one. So, for me, what star are they going to go for last? Oh, I know. Yeah, it's gonna be this bell. So yeah, it's the bell, and then you get the 2 blue star coins, and then that's it. Then you pretty much beat the 20 star run. So this one is possible. I think this one's based off of pure luck because Mario Sunshine likes to have fun with these physics in particular, where they make you fly up. I don't get how they do it. But so it's definitely possible. There's a certain way to trigger it, and I don't know how, but I've seen it happen so many times where it just throws you high in the air for no reason.
Yeah, I don't quite know how to get it either. I always thought it was RNG, but apparently it's not.
Yep, and then like, okay, well, you gotta get 10 blue coins, and then once they get it, the 2 stars, time. Yep, 1934, sorry. So, yep, that is, that one right there is actually pretty good. That is pretty good. I think that's actually really awesome to watch in that matter. But yeah, that's the 20 shines. And that's the world record, which obviously now we're not going to go for, but we're going to also discuss at certain points on what routes we want to go onto, and we want to discuss on what way we want to actually go about getting it all going. But I think that is absolutely insane. A lot of those skips are crazy as hell. It just depends, you know. We can go for something lighter if we wanted to, or we can go for something heavier. It's whatever works, you know.
Yeah, I think that a glitchless one would be cool, but not as fun.
Yeah, I think
easy.
Yeah, I think the glitchless would definitely make it pretty fun and everything. I think that would definitely spice it up, give off a different type of vibe for it.
I'm just terrified because I know for a fact that, like, the shit where you glitch through walls and just fall through the map is so finicky. It's so hard to get done.
Yes, so falling through the floor, I don't, like the one where you have to spray the actual shine itself and you have to glitch through the floor to get it. I don't know if that shine's going to be part of our list. And I think it's possible to get into the top, you know, at least top 10 without having to do something ridiculous as that. There's certain stars, though, that I would want to figure out what would be best. The sand one, the one that's hidden in the sand, both of them on the main plaza and in the beach level. Both those shines I definitely think have to be part of the run. The pipe does too. Glitching through walls, I think I can get done. I just have to learn it a little bit more. I have to practice it somewhat. I think I can get that done, though. I also want to figure out what other stars are also going to be good for this run, because I'm gonna have to actually go into the game and see which stars are going to be actually really fast to get. There are certain ones that are really easy, and there's some of them that are really hard. The blue star coin, or the blue coin stars are 2 that I think we're gonna have to get as well. But we're gonna make a chart and everything, you know, and see what we're supposed to get done and get a checklist going. It's kind of like this is gonna be a first time speed running like research for us. It's gonna be badass. Yeah. I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
Especially because I also want to show YouTube real quickly the video that I've got going on that has the most amount of views right now is my sunshine video. And I'm very, very proud of it to say nonetheless. Hey! Sorry, it's Goat Z. Woo! Hope all is well. Hope all is well.
That's what Mario sounds like in the bedroom.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
Let's see, go view my channel. I want to show the amount of views and everything. Keep seeing it on Snap Story, but keep missing the streams. Hey, I'm glad that you're able to come and join and watch. You know, it's we do this every Tuesday, so if you ever wanna, you're always more than welcome to come join. You know, that's just how we go about it. I do plan on getting another video out, hopefully this week. I just need to quit being lazy. I've been recovering from partying and whatnot lately, and oh my lord. But all right, so let's go to videos. I'm going to show you all this real quickly, just because I'm so proud of it. I'm so happy. Bet finally something to watch while at work. Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to always watch this while at work. You know, we always are just playing games and whatnot. But let me show you all this real quickly. Voila. So yeah, this video in particular has 187 views. That is nuts. I'm so happy about it that I'm able to go ahead and get that many views on a video. And it's specifically Super Mario Sunshine, which is why we're trying to push the matter that we're actually going to try to start, you know, doing some speedrun techniques and everything, because Jack and I, we definitely want to give this a good old shot. And Jude is more than welcome always to be able to be part of the talks and everything when we're doing it. Because we're probably, you know, we're gonna probably be streaming whenever we do the practicing and whatnot. But it's you know, we're probably gonna do some practice offline and some practice online. You know, we just want to get some time in, and then we'll go ahead and actually do a trial run and see where we land on the board, and we'll post whatever we start off with, and then go from there. But yeah, so Jack and I have also planned on doing another Technology Man Tries videos. We're planning on doing Japanese snacks for that one. Snacks and drinks. I've got some different flavored ramune in the fridge that I have never seen before in my life, and I'm so happy and I'm ready and excited to try it. But we just got to go hit a couple different places. But right now we're at I think, how many videos am I at right now? I'm at technically 70 videos across the whole YouTube channel, which I'm hoping to get some shorts content out here soon as well. Just gotta have to figure out what exactly to post, you know. But
hell yeah.
Oh yeah. But today is it's not gonna be a long stream at all, you know. We're about to end it out here shortly. We typically do longer streams, about like an hour to 3 hours and everything. But you know, today is just a time where I'm like, ooh I've had this account since August 30th of 2014. Holy shit, I've been on YouTube for 11 years.
That is crazy.
Oh yeah. And technically between all the videos that I have uploaded right now, I have almost 3,100 views, which is really cool. I'm very happy about that. We're at 83 subscribers though, so this summer I'm definitely gonna be pushing, you know, advertisement and everything, and getting into some categories in which people could, you know, enjoy a little bit more, because I definitely want to do different types of streams and videos. I'm trying to find an editor where I can pay him to do a video right now, because I'm talking to 2 or 3 people on the matter right now, but we're seeing
that guy that I told you about, he ever get back to you?
He has not, but I plan on reaching out again here soon.
I'm sorry, I thought he would.
84. 84. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Here, let's update it real quickly. Let's see it. I got my own link and everything. The True Technology Man, because I've been on this goddamn platform for over 10 years. 84 subscribers right there. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. I need to get 16 more, and then we hit my mark for what I want to do before summer, and then by the end of the year, I would hopefully like to get into the process of being able to double that, and then getting more and more along the road. But I have to do more shorts content. I know that is definitely key. I know that is definitely something that I need to start focusing on because it's too big of a market for me not to be hitting right now.
Yeah.
It's too big of a market. Oh, I plan on also talking about if there's any way for me to play any of them. I might show off some like Invincible content because season 3 just ended recently. And I gotta say, nerd-wise, I absolutely lost my shit. It was everything I hoped for, personally. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody.
I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm so fucking glad you said you were excited because everyone's mad about the quality and shit. And I'm just like, you wouldn't be mad if they didn't point out all the like animation shortcuts.
Like, so what? Like, so what? They do some animation shortcuts. The most emotional and like actually hitting scenes that actually grab your attention, they do so spectacular on. And I'm not gonna spoil any content, but let's just say Conquest's secret that he spills was probably the most like holy shit moment in the whole entire. Well, that and what happened with AE, but like I said, I'm not spoiling. People need to go watch that. If you haven't watched that, you need to go watch that. But it is such a spectacular ending to the season, and I lost it with season the 7th and the 8th episode. Those were just so emotional and so heart-wrenching, but such badass.
Yeah, Contest was only in the 8th episode.
Hey, no worries. Enjoy work, and I appreciate you for attending stream, my man. And by all means, we will talk to you later. But oh yeah, no freaking this is just it's absolutely insane what they did with that. But back to the main topic of it all. I'm hoping that we can get this 20 shine sprites going again, going to get the 20-star run. I think it's definitely easy. Not easy, so to speak, but there's some things that I feel like that we can definitely get done just between you and I of learning certain shortcuts and what's going to work better for both of us. Because we're definitely going to be submitting multiple runs at some point. We're probably going to do one for you specifically and then one for me.
Okay.
Because, but the way that we'll do it for you is, we'll still have it on my channel, but we're going to specify it being in yours and being, like, your, if you want, in the specific account name and whatnot. But it's going to be based for you, not for me. And then mine's going to be, obviously, Technology Man. But, we'll definitely get to that point, here soon. With this game, I'm excited and a little scared about going in and trying for this because I've never been a speedrunning type of person, but I want to try. I definitely want to try because I know I'm a good gamer, and not to say that recently I haven't proved that, but I feel like that there's just some games I can't, even like more simple games, I'm just fucking up so bad, and I'm just like, come on, you're a gamer, you need to get better about this, you need to step it the fuck up and be a true technology man, alright? I'm hoping to pull myself to get better at some point. I definitely think that Super Mario Sunshine is doable, and then I'll see what other games I might want to try on the speedrunning matter, but this first one, definitely Jack and I want to attempt. We were talking about it, and this is the one that's going to be so badass. But it's definitely a top-notch time. However, I think that's where we're going to probably leave it for stream today. Like I said, we were only mainly here for the discussion. Glad that both Jack and Jude were able to come and join and be part of conversation and seeing how we're thinking about going about this and discussing different topics. We are going to continue, obviously, the series. This is going to be something that I'm going to now staple for the channel, that this is going to be one of the main series I'm going to start working on. I'm planning on doing some more part 2s here soon. We just have to get certain things running for the channel, and I need to need to contact some people and see what we can get done for videos and whatnot. But the same nonetheless, thank you all so much for attending, streaming, and watching this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and please subscribe and like the channel. And by all means, we shall see you all next time on the next stream. Every Tuesday around 4 to 6 o'clock is when we start. So we shall see you all next week. Peace.